Ben Cameron, can you tell me a little bit about your background, what you do and how you work with the rural sector?
Yeah, Stacey, I'm an accountant with Bentley's in Brisbane, the managing director, and we do a lot of work in the agricultural space. A lot of my guys, your clients, are in beef or cotton, and at the moment are feeling the pinch due to the prolonged drought.
You've mentioned the drought. What impact does a weather event like that have on primary production?
It just wears them down. They're generally an optimistic bunch, but this drought's been going on for quite a while. They went into this drought with poor commodity prices, in particular beef, and it's actually got worse rather than as it's got drier. So they're feeling the pinch financially.
On the flip side of that, I suppose a drought is a good opportunity for primary producers to refocus and have a really good look at their business. How do you think farmers and graziers can take this drought as an opportunity to do that?
Yeah, well, I think it's a good time to analyse your business. I mean, they would have been analysing on a weekly basis throughout this drought, but it's about understanding that it's probably an industry problem, it's not just theirs, and once we can all get to the bottom of what are the issues causing these financial constraints in the industry, then we can all work together to try and solve some of them. And and it's about knowing exactly where you fit in that industry and how you're going to change what you do in order to survive.
Ben, you said there are some issues within the industry which are heavily affecting people. What are some of those issues? Well,
I think in fact, to be blatant, the supply chain in the beef industry in North Australia is broken at the moment. You've got too few processors, and the drought has caused massive supply. So they regulate supply by putting the price down. There's going to be some big thinking around how the industry can be less reliant on those too fewer processors.
With that in mind, and understanding that some of the issues you've spoken about are out of primary producers' control and others are more ones that you can control within your business, what will the tone of your talk as one of our keynote speakers at the Biloela 360 series be?
So it's about working with what market they can fit into, maybe working with a few others to try and get that scale where it doesn't cost them money, and being a bit more strategic in their marketing to try and get that little bit extra price.
On a positive note, while we are going through a really challenging time, or many producers are going through a very challenging time at the moment, we're also on the edge of some great opportunity for agriculture, particularly in beef, and the demand that will come from Asia. What does this mean for our industry, and what do we need to do to capitalise upon those great opportunities ahead?
Well, there's no doubt the future looks bright, and it's a bit of an irony really that the industry is under so much financial pain, but just around the corner there is some great worldwide thematics with world record beef prices everywhere but Australia. So it's a matter of how we can't bring that on quick enough as far as we're concerned. Good weather events, breaking of the drought will start that. And then it's going to be a slow grind out to try and work out where you can take advantage of this large pent-up demand that's occurring offshore.